Hello. Today I'm going to post another video and I'm going to show my entry and my percentage selection. I'm going to show you how I get that. So here we have this orange line, which is showing purchase deadline. What I'm waiting for is the tick chart to actually approach it and it disappears, which should just happen. And so we're looking here, 77%. Is this going to move up? It's not moving up. It actually went down. I see 80% here and it's moving down. So since it's not actually calibrated together, I'm going to wait for the next one and see. What I want to know is which one of these percentages, what percentage it's going to take in order to make this move up or down. That's what I'm looking for. I just saw 80% again and it moved down. So what I'm going to do is after it crosses here, I'm going to enter my next trade as close to 80% as I can possibly get it. Also, I'm starting my account over. I went to Mexico. I had a fabulous time and I spent all of the money in my account. So I actually started with $100. That's one thing about VitaForex. It tells you a minimum deposit of 250, but back in the early stages when I first started doing this, I noticed that if I blew my account, I could put in $100 and they would allow me to trade with it. Okay, so here we are. The line is touched. I'm looking for about 79 to 80% in order for it to move. I got 77 on the top, 77 on the bottom, 78 up top, 79 on the bottom, so I'm going to take a put. And if I miss, I'm going to double up. And my purpose of starting at $1 is so that I don't blow my account. You need to make sure you have your account set or that you are entering trades that as you continue to double up, you don't blow your account. So normally I trade at a percentage that I can lose 9 to 10 trades and still not blow my account. So that's why you see me starting off with $1 and increasing to $2. And then my next trade will be 4 and then 8 and so forth. Looking for the percentage here again. Want to be at about 78, 79% if possible. I got 77 up top. $79 on the bottom, so I'm going to take another put. Another winner. And I'm currently trading USD RUB because it's at 90%. I normally trade any pair that's connected to USD. They normally don't spike as bad, with the exception of GU. Every now and then you may see some spikes, but it's because the market is changing directions. Another thing I'd like to point out, I noticed that I get a lot of spikes with GBP pairs, with the exception of GA. It doesn't spike as bad. GCAD has been absolutely horrible for me. It spikes. EuroCAD has been terrible for me, but Euro AUD is another favorite pair. It normally runs pretty smooth. All right, I'm going to take another trade at $4. Remember what we're looking for when I first begin to enter my trades. When the tick gets here and this line disappears, I want to know what percentage is this tick following. 74% down, and we see that it's still moving up. We got 78% up top. Is it going to move up following 78%? 79%, is it going to follow down? Got 77% on the bottom. Still not really following. 78% up top. It moved up a little bit. 80% on the bottom. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like 80% is going to make this move. So my next trade will be at 80%. Typically, I can go in at 78 or 79, but I want to get as close to 80% as possible because it's showing me that 80% is making this move in that direction. So I'm going to take an 80% put because we just had 80% here on put. And just in case I lose that trade, I'm going to go ahead and be prepared to double up. All right, and I hit the trade. I typically stay between $2 and $5 anytime I'm under 500. And so once I get this to $500, I'll start taking $10 trades. But there's nothing wrong with moving slow and steady, just as long as you get to where you're going. So I will actually probably trade maybe 2 to 3 more times today. And my cutoff for today, I'm going to stop when this amount gets to $286. Then I'll stop. $78 up top, 80% on the bottom. Let's see which one it goes with. I'm going to go ahead and prepare to double up. Got 80% on the bottom again. So it's definitely moving down. Which proves to us that 80 is our number. So hopefully you all see why and how I choose a percentage. All right, looking for 80%. Got 79 on the top, I'll take it. Looks like it's not liking 79. Okay, I'm gonna be patient and actually wait for 80 this time. 79 on the bottom. $78 on the bottom, 73 on the bottom. Still waiting for that 80%. We got it, 80% on the bottom. I'm gonna take a put. And again, my reason for doubling up is to make money on this trade as well as to recover the money that I lost on the last trade. So it looks like this one is not going to win as well. I'm going to double up to 21 to make sure that I make some money. 80% on a put. And we won. So when I entered that trade, I want to say I was at $150. I'm now at 166 because, like I said, every time I lose a trade, I double up. And sometimes I go a little bit more than just double. I may add maybe like $1 or $2 to it because this is at 90%. I really want to be as close to 100% or over as possible. So that's my strategy, and I'm hoping that everyone understands it a little bit better. I'll reiterate one more time. Um, you can put $100 into your account and they will give you credit for it. You don't have to put in 250. And the way that I find my entry, I come here, I try to get 90%, no less than 85%. And I primarily trade anything that is attached to USD. Once it gets to this orange line, I'm looking here to see which percentage is going to actually cause this to move. And that's how I take my trades. Also, because I'm trading less than $500, I'm making my first entry at $1. That way, if I miss the trades, I can continue to grow my trade size. I'll go from $1 all the way up to $50 if that's what it takes. Just keep doubling up and you'll make money. And like I said, whatever amount you have in here, make sure that the trade sizes that you are taking, that if you happen to lose, that you can withstand losing 10 in a row and still be able to bounce back. I have not lost 10 in a row. What I've been seeing that as long as these candles, if you come and check at the candles, here we see that this is technically moving sideways. So it's bad for me to be trading. However, we do have some up and down, but because this is kind of just moving sideways and it's not really giving us, like here, you can definitely see this is moving moving down. This is going down. Here, it was moving sideways. It dropped down. It dropped down. It came here. It moved sideways. This is consolidation, which means that the market is trying to make a decision on which way it wants to go. So it's really bad trading this. My suggestion is that you actually come and look at the candles. which I'm getting better with doing that, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't check the candles as often as I should. And you can also kind of see that it's just kind of moving sideways here. But to me, it's harder for me to see it on the tick chart than to actually go look at the candles. So that's another helpful tip for you. And other than that, happy trading.